And welcome back. Welcome back to part 2 of this tonight's session. Right, as I was saying during my break to my players, there's one thing that I enjoy with the whole D&D Magic the Gathering kind of thing, which is that they did a whole series of artworks, including one for the Hourglass Coven. And so we can discover that here, where you can see all three hags in that rare moment where they're working together.
Okay, that's cool. That is super cool.
I mean, look at the arms on what was it? I was about to say Agatha. No, it's not Agatha. Scabatha.
Scabatha.
Yeah, Scabatha. They're on the right. Muscly, gnarled arms. Yeah.
That's very pretty.
Anyways, shall we get back to our mountain passes?
Yes.
Okay. The Amador starts leading you through cliffs and ravines, through these these mountainous passes made of blue stone, to the point where the darkness of it seems to almost emulate the clouds that are above. It almost looks like if these stones in some places were carved out of fossilized storm clouds, including with the lines of lightning that you can see where veins of marble and other sort of crystalline minerals would have set in. Here and there you can see this entire sort of network of tall metallic spires and wires guiding these lightning bolts and lightning as they hit them throughout the land, all towards, in a spider web-like fashion, towards the center, which seems to be up in the direction of where, Plum, you feel that pull, that sort of scratching on the back of your shoulder blades. And you can feel sort of being that pull in that general direction. You know enough now to know that in that direction lies Motherhorn, the lair of the hag. You come to... There's a point where you come... It's a fairly narrow cliffside path. It's about maybe... It's about 1.50 meters wide, not much more. Enough for maybe 2 people to pass by, if it weren't for the cliffside that falls into a cloud cover of which you cannot see the bottom. You have no idea where those lead. At the top, another cliffside that goes up another 30 feet above you. And as you're sort of walking by, you can hear the occasional tumble of rocks, the flash of lightning and thunder. Amador seems to be non-perturbed. But then again, he has that advantage of being a small creature walking on a path that is not technically is beyond his size. Gleam herself is sort of taking a back position, and seems to be fairly much aware. She is holding herself tight in this range. She has sort of she has a cloak, but it looks like more of a tarp that she might have stolen somewhere. It looks like a wind torn sail or something along those lines. It's not a proper cloak, but it's enough for her to sort of cover her features and stay a little bit off the rain. It's not particularly cold, but there's a biting wind that comes in moments that just bites right through your clothing, and the rain does not help in any shape or form. At some point, you move out from this cliffside path and sort of rising up. And you come to maybe sort of a small plateau. The plateau is roughly about the size of... Well, you would know it well, friends. It's about the size of our living room, so it's sort of maybe 10 by 10 meters, something along those lines, right? This small plateau, and you can see the path continuing, and Amador seems to indicate that that's where he's going. But onto the side, mounted above a pair of rocky outcropping, you see 3 mountain goats, sort of standing above you, looking at you. What seems peculiar is that their eyes, as you're coming in, strike you. They have almost like an inner glow, but as reflected as that they are, golden orbs. But where you would see the slit horizontal pupil of the goat, they are vertical and hourglass shaped.
Oh, shit.
Please tell me I have a... Do I not have a handout for the goats? Okay. Doesn't matter. I'll just put that here. There you go.
That's a goat.
That's a goat.
That's a good.
But
And
these...
it's unfortunately not big enough to, as an image to see the hourglass pupils.
No, right, exactly. No, wrong page. Here we go. Now, as they come up forward, maybe it's because you lacked perspective, but as they sort of move, you realize that these are giant goats.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the 3 are sort of different sizes. They seem to be, they look fairly identical, but you can see that they vary in different sizes. But the biggest one is maybe at your height, so shoulder height would be at Tavaren's. So your height, you would be at shoulder height for one of them.
Okay.
One.
That's pretty big goats.
Yep, they are giant mountain goats. As they see you, the first one sort of shakes his head, his horns, and his mane sort of looks towards you. The other 2 seem to be sort of absently minded, either listening or smelling into the wind that is passing above. And the first one looks at you, and in Elvish, so Plum and Tavaren, you would understand this. Say, when the moon obstructs the sun, creeping Lynn will come undone. The second goat to his right sort of shifts, looks to its companion, almost sort of absently, noticing is you for the first time, and then takes 2 steps forward. Play to her passions. Stay on script. A cat, a horn, or a shadow ripped. The third one, who had been sort of looking in a general direction, doesn't even turn towards you, but you hear his voice third. The fool's scepter is the key.
Wolves. Well, when the moon blocks the sun, something is undone, but...
So when the moon obstructs the sun, creeping
Obstructs.
Lynn will be undone. I will put the full 3 prophecies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There we go. So, when the moon obstructs the sun, Creeping Lid will be all done. Play to her passions, stay on script. A cat, a horn, or a shadow ripped. The Fool's Scepter is the key. At which point, all three billy goats sort of step forward. They either hop from the sort of step forward or hop in, and sort of just wait there in the middle of this sort of this little plateau, almost sort of waiting for either a response or something from you.
Hi. Thank you. They'll say in Elvish, but like, to what do we owe this prophecy?
I'll play translator at the same time for the others. That.
I think they sort of look to the other. There's that sort of shimmer. They seem to be. Actually, Tavaren, make me a either Arcana or Nature check.
It's the same. So, Jesus, my dice.
Jeez, yeah, that's not gonna get it. These look like strange goats. But what's wrong with them? You're not exactly sure. I think they sort of looked to each other and. Go ahead.
I would repay you for your words of wisdom. Do you want some food?
To which you see the first one sort of do again sort of just 1-2 steps forward, enough for you to understand. Yes, that would be very much appreciated.
Okay. Yeah. The Baron will go. Okay, come on, food for the goats.
And as soon as he says that, Anna opens the bag and goes, "What do we have?"
Yeah.
Anybody get aluminum cans?
Aluminum can.
That's what the cartoon say.
A bit of salt.
Yeah, so if any of you still have rations, and you want to give that up.
Probably.
I'll give a ration.
Okay.
I'll give a ration.
Now, like I said, the Plum, as giant goats, I think Mina would be. They're big enough for Mina to ride. So Plum, you know, just imagine their size.
It would be a worthy steed.
Yes. Yes. As the they dig in. You can see. I think Tavaren. Now that they're closer up, they were hungry, right? They look ill-fed. But then again, it's all as you've been looking around in these rocks where normally you would see moss, you would see sort of some form of vegetation. There is nothing here, just bare rock. So you're not exactly sure how these goats have managed to survive this long, because there doesn't seem to be enough food for them in the surrounding, which would explain why they're so hungry, as they literally dig in and devour whatever you put in front of them.
Okay.
Are the plants shriveled or just eaten?
Absent.
Sorry?
Absent.
Okay, so there's nothing.
No, nothing seems to be growing here.
Okay, no seed, no rest, no... It's barren.
As far as you can see anyways in this area.
Yeah. I mean, I can see some green around Big Oak Mine, but we don't know that.
Not yet. And maybe there are places where that, but in the current space where you are in right now, as you're looking, you're sort of expecting to see maybe moss and nooks and crannies, but you're not seeing anything. Maybe it was already sort of nibbled clean. That is a possibility. These are 3 goats, and they look like they need quite a lot of food to keep them satiated.
Yes. This is like we can just offer them a snack.
Yeah. I mean, no, probably a good meal, but...
Yeah.
With this meal repaid, the deal is done. And sort of, the all 3 sort of nods towards you, Tavaren. And...
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. And...
Yeah, but...
Hmm?
Yeah, my question was more if it was eaten, but I could see traces, I could do something.
Okay.
If there's nothing, I can do nothing. That's why I...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
There's nothing.
No, not much. No, there's not much, unfortunately. You have, what are you thinking of?
Mending plants, actually.
Mending?
Yeah, mending plants.
That's
a new one! I wanted to test it, so yeah.
Mending plants. I don't think I know that spell in
Yes.
D&D.
Well, it is here now. Mend plants.
Yeah, mend plants.
So you instill vitality in nearby plants to create. There's different effects.
Is that a Humblewood spell? It looks like
Yes,
a Humblewood
it is.
spell.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Torches
Yes.
Humblewood Pale.
Yeah, it's a Humblewood spell. Which explains why I don't know it. Okay. Not exactly sure. And plants.
It's a cantrip.
It's a... Okay. Right. Well, I'll have to look at that at some point.
Yes.
It doesn't even show. It doesn't even show up in the search. Okay. Whatever. Anyways.
It shows up as one of the potential cantrips that I could learn.
Okay. I'll have to remedy that, but again, I don't know. Technically, there is now a feature in D&D Beyond where you can basically lock out. You can, but it's only by publisher. So I would have to basically, I can't just sort of lock certain spells out. I would need to remove all of Humblewood from your.
Yeah.
I will do that at some point. We'll see. Okay.
Okay.
we'll have a look. Where was I? Yes. The three goats are more than happy than to let you pass, as they move on to whatever goat things that they might have on the side.
If we find anything else to eat, is there some way we can let you know?
As one turns to goes, we will hear on the wind.
Okay.
And they bound behind a rock.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's nice goats.
Careful. Careful about thanking Faye.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
We paid them back.
Yes, but by thanking them, you declare yourself as being indebted to them.
Yeah, still in their debt, technically.
I will understand that you are too savvy, both Mina and Tavaren, to fall for that particular trick. But anyways. Right. Is there anything that, as you're walking through, is there any are there any conversations, or should we move just to Lugbury Henge?
I think you said there was a pull, right? Of Plum, that his back was itching.
Yeah.
I think the others, you see sometimes that Plum is like scratching his back a bit. And he's like looking a bit around, and then he continues to walk, but sometimes you...
Ysdred grabs... Ysdred grabs Nixie's brush and brushes your back.
By the way, Ysdred, is Nixie with you, or...?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Nixie's brush is particular, like it adds color. So you have streaks of colors in your back.
Actually, the color fades. So what you'll see is, as you brush, there is that a bit like a crease in cloth. As you sort of brush, you'll see that slight crease, but almost immediately it sort of fades away back into that black and white sheen that he has.
Okay.
If you feel something, that is what you lost, right? And I look to the others.
Like a tug.
Oh. I don't know.
Yes.
I guess.
A pull, yes.
I think it's my turn. I guess.
Is that why you're not coloring? Huh.
Let us say that there are certain days that took my color away of my life.
Ysdred, sorry. I went. Are you scratching his? I think Plum. It's your skin that is colorless, right? It's not necessarily your clothing, or is your clothing colorless?
Not the clothing. The clothing is has
Okay.
color, but the back, the skin itself is.
So yes, Ysdred, if you're scratching him on his back directly on his skin, that color fades away immediately.
Huh.
You try it on yourself. There's a streak of yellow. Oh, shit.
Yeah. She tries it on your hair. Blue.
It reverts to black.
Huh. Are you drinking color?
She grabs a pot of Citadel paint. Flash.
You see that Plums looks a bit forced. It's like, I think I have my reasons to kill the hag.
Yes.
Oh dear.
That's
But
not fun.
like I said, everyone makes choices that they are not proud of. But I think I have something to repay to her, because I've lost something very dear to me. Like I said, the heart is the strongest muscle, but we will see what it will do in the end.
I swear we'll paint you with many colors soon.
Let us continue, for maybe I will get my wings back one day, so you will see me fly again. So you will have the answer on how my wings are. And I look at Tavaren at the same time.
No. I wonder
We'll help you.
what kind of wings you have.
I'm
It's
guessing
been a
you're
very long
golden.
time.
Only if it's not in any way An innuendo, I would love to see your wings.
I think you would be amazing with butterfly wings.
I'm looking forward to seeing them.
Yes.
Imagine me being big with wings. That would be very funny.
You would look amazing.
And you see for a very long time, you see like a little glint of hope in his eyes.
She gives you a big slap on the back. We're gonna get them.
By the way,
We'll get there.
whatever happened to those butterfly wings that you had at the carnival?
I think a moment before we went away, I didn't took them with me. Because I remember that I was saying like it was nice, but it was also a bit uncomfortable at the same time.
Yeah,
I have a pair of butterflies.
Hmm?
I have a pair of butterfly wings. 2 more times, if I remember correctly.
Yep, indeed.
Yep. All right.
I will continue to bottle.
Okay. Do you arrive at Lugbury Henge? Any other conversations? Okay.
Yeah, no, I think we're good.
As you move about at some point the stone goes it goes steep, and you can see that in the side of this sort of steep incline, rough stairs have been carved into the stone itself, but they don't seem to be human sized, and they don't seem to be in any particular uniform size, right? Some are going to be very short, tall, elongated, deep. It seems like every single step has its own personality, and none of them get along.
We love that description.
Finally, as you ascend, atop a boulder-strewn plateau stands a circle of 8 megaliths. In the center of this henge, a small checkered game board with stone playing pieces rests on the ground near the dying embers of a campfire.
Okay.
I would ask, what do you do?
Oh. An empty campfire.
Carefully
Is that a
approaching it.
chessboard in the middle?
It looks like some sort of game board, yeah.
Okay.
Is the game started? Or not at all?
You want to go and have a look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, as you step forward, you can. It's definitely a game that is ongoing, right? The pieces seem to be mixed up in a certain way that, mixed up enough to know that they're not in their starting positions.
Okay.
Do you want to have a look around, or the game itself, or closer to the game itself?
I'll look
Yes.
around.
Yeah, look around with Plum.
Ysdred
Yeah.
is gonna look at the game.
Okay. So Mina and Plum, you can make me either a survival or investigation check, your choice. Ysdred, if you're looking to the board, are you proficient in dragon chess?
Nope.
Nope. No, you're not proficient in any games? Nope. Okay, you can make me an
I
Nina,
don't think
what are
so.
you gonna use?
you can make me an insight check.
Me,
Okay.
I rolled investigation.
She rolled
And I'll
an
roll for
incredible
survival.
She rolled incredible investigation.
I'll also go for survival.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay.
A lot of rocks everywhere.
This is when we actually see, oh, it's a potential magical and cursed a chair. I'll just go sit in it. Let's look at it later. Now it's a game board. Huh. We can see the
Yeah.
geeks that are actually interested in more of the furniture it's made to sit in. If this is a game, now we're interested. Now, where do we find the rule book?
If I'm invited, I'm just gonna go through.
I think C.S. Lewis wrote something about a silver chair at some point.
Yeah.
Priorities.
It was not a good one.
It was not a good one. Right. So first of all, for those, both Wilhelmina and Tavaren, at some point you need to catch Plum because you've noticed that he's actually stepped into a set of small sooty hoofprints leading from the board to two of the stone monoliths on either side of the basically two
Yeah.
one there. No. I would actually say specifically these two here in the corner. So the black one and the whitish one.
Okay.
Huh.
Ysdred, as you're looking towards the board, granted, you don't play games. You've never
Black
played
one and
games.
the whitish one.
Yes.
Where?
So these two right here on this corner, on this side of the. But
Oh.
it doesn't
okay.
really matter for this. Let's see here. Right. The pieces the pieces definitely depict a game in progress, as I mentioned. Two sets of playing pieces, one made of slate, the other one made of chalk, seem to have been centered around, and it's a game that is very similar to, not to chess, more of sort of something like checkers, or it's a game where you seem to try and surround your opponent's pieces. Actually,
Like go.
So go.
Actually,
Yeah.
I would think that the perfect game for this would actually be Tack.
What?
Look it up, folks. It's a wonderful game called Tack, T-A-K. It is based on the book by Patrick Rothfuss, The Wise Man's Fear. I will tell you all about it at a later point. But for you at home, look it up. I recommend it. It's one of my favorite games.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
And you can see that Slate, I believe, right? Slate could very well decide to end the game now in a single turn.
She's probably making commentary out loud. Like, huh, interesting. If the goal is to take on territory, oh, I guess White is gonna win then.
No, Slate. So it would be
Slate
black.
is black.
Slate is gonna win then.
Okay.
Do we want
Mhm.
someone to win? That is the question.
I
Don't
don't
know.
know. It's not all. It's
But they
not
seem
all
to have
game.
gone in there.
They are here.
Well, they went into these two. Well, this arch and this monolith.
Come on out. You had an interesting game going on. I want to see the end. Get out of here.
Make me a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's pretty good.
Especially considering that I was going to give you advantage. As peeking out from the slate rock, literally melding out of it, and I think almost sort of looking through your legs, Tavaren, because you see a small creature. It looks like a ball of hair with a face, legs, and arms sticking out of it. I actually should have a handout. Come here you go. As player handouts, there we go. As you see 2 of these little guys basically come out. One sort of peeking out from the slate monolith, going, "What? You say I win?" And sort of rushes, sort of, "Show me." And and there's another one coming out from the chalk monolith, going, "Wait, no, you're not, not win, no. What's going on?" And you can see that he has he's sort of grumbling as he moves. What? No, not true. And sort of going up. So Ysdred, do you do the final move? You show the move?
I mean, do you want me to intervene or do you want to
Show.
finish your
slate
game?
The slate one goes, show.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
If you try that.
Sorry?
Whose turn is it?
And Mina is going to intervene, saying, "But whose turn is it?"
With that test, Ysdred, you would know that this is Slate's turn and they would win.
Okay. Well, if you just close with that move, I mean, I'm no expert, but I think you won't.
So the move that you do is you have a sort of, the point of the game is to sort of create a path from one end of the board to the other, to the one way to the other. And you have these sort of stacked pieces of chalk and slate that sort of piled up, and you just pick up the pieces, move it downwards, leaving behind sort of the piece after piece after piece. And as you get to the other side, the cord, one of the cords sort of yells up as he jumps up, basically flips in the air, right? As it jumps, and you have this sort of sphere of hair just goes whoop, flips down, and sort of starts almost sort of dancing. The other one goes, grabs, sort of sits down on its haunches, grabs a pebble from the ground and starts chewing it like you would, chew on a piece of meat. As the other one sort of, and you can see that there's a dynamic going about it. I won. Thank you.
Congratulations.
The cord who won grabs a pebble from the floor, and you can see that he puts it into his hand. And he sort of waves at you. Puts it in his hand. There's sort of squeezes it. There's a bit of sort of concentration on his little face, and in its place, round, smooth, almost illuminating with its own light, is a gem. You would know. Plum, Mina, Tavaren, Ysdred maybe a bit less. But you would know, I think Mina and Plum, definitely. Mina because it's jewelry, Plum simply because, these things are expensive. But you recognize a star sapphire. What did I miss? Right. And he sort of holds it out to you, and you see it's a gem. It's about, it fits in the palm of your hand. Smooth, almost already cut gem. and it's so reflective. You can see there's a sort of silver star at the center of this sapphire.
Oh. It's so shiny.
Yes.
It's for me? Oh, I appreciate it.
You grab it. You take it.
Yeah. There's a star in it. It's pretty.
Yes, that's been one of the things. As soon as you take it into your hand, it starts glowing. Not by much, enough for it to. Again, it's almost like it decided that it didn't have enough light to reflect the the fullness of its beauty, and so it decided to shine on its own. It is reflective as if it were shining in sunlight. So not enough to, light your way, but enough for it to sort of to be seen. You can add, at least for the next 24 hours, a stone of good luck to your inventory. It will fade. However, the gem itself, as Plum or Mina would immediately identify, is about worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay.
And this guy just squeezed it out of his palms.
Practical.
You play good.
I never played before, but it made sense. It made sense.
Of course, made sense. Was going to do the same move anyways.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Like, that was the move.
The move, yes, that was the move. And the cord sort of looks to you, bows a bit, and you can now see sort of as it bows, it moves up, sort of rearranges the hair, and you can see now that in the at the baseline of the hairline are sort of these onyx and sort of black beads that have been sort of strung on the hair all around. And this cord sort of again bows. I am where was it? What's her name again? I am Queen Arganto of Shale. This here is Jurgle of Chalk. Yeah, Jurgle sort of again sort of half-eaten pebble moves, sort of throws it to the side, stands up, sort of shakes himself up. You can see all this sort of dust falling out of it, sort of white dust moving out from his fur, and goes again that bow towards you, and seeing, and of course, then after that towards Tavaren as royalty greets royalty.
Yes. I bow back and will also go like, I am Tavaren. I am the Witchlight's monarch at the moment.
We see and recognize royalty. Good players, good people. Yes. And so you come to visit.
Yes. We are, well, we are probably going to. How do you stand against the hag that's dominates this realm at the moment?
Death to the hag. Death to the hag. So Jargold goes like, death to the hag. Death, and actually you start hearing death from the hag coming from all over the place, as stepping out from different rocks, different from the megaliths and from the ground. Roughly maybe about 20 of these creatures sort of coming, and more and you see, there seems to be more than that, but there are 20 about 20 that are visible, and they grind their teeth, they stamp their hooves as the faint sound of pickaxes stamping is carried to them on the wind. Queen Organtil runs to a boulder, picks it up, and hurls it about 100 feet in the direction of the noise when she screams, "Death to the hag! Death to the Briganox!" as a peal of thunder accompanies the display.
I like that quote.
I like their opinions and energy.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward. And they like games.
Yeah. She sort of shakes again as they so almost in anger. Again, the wind sort of the wind maybe dies a bit down, and so that the that endless sound of picking, which you did not necessarily pick up on beforehand, but now that you know that it's there, you can hear it's sort of that. It's that constant tick tick. It's like hearing a clock in an empty room, right? You don't notice it until the moment you notice it, and now you can't get it out of your head. And it's constant. Tick, 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 tick. Just sound of picking against rock. Constant, constant, constant.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
Well
you
met.
mentioned some other people. I'm guessing you mean the people from Briganock mine?
They Briganock. Yes, they work for Bitter End. They harass us, make noise, so much noise. No rest.
What? Oh, is that the noise that we're
Yes,
like
yes,
that
yes. And
picking
again,
noise?
yeah, and again, you can say it's. They start with their hooves. They sort of start scratching into the dirt, almost sort of in a sort of a nervous fashion, right? They're agitated. There's almost a cloud of dust that sort of surrounds them as they sort of scratch and stomp into the ground.
Let's go see if we can do something about them.
Mm-hmm.
You help with Briganox.
We can try.
We can
Yeah.
try.
We put statues where they live. Try scare them away. They're afraid of us. We so much
Okay.
bigger than we so much bigger. They small, but so much bigger us.
Yes, you are very big.
I mean, they're plum size.
Yes, I know. That's
They're plum
Okay,
high
like-
and they're plum round.
that's like
But they have bigger hair.
I'm
The
a bit
illustration does
jealous
not-
if that
The
mustache.
illustration does not show what a brigand what a Korid looks wet, but I would imagine. Yeah.
so. Where did you put these statues?
Again, the queen grabs a lesser boulder and basically throws it in the same direction, and you can basically see as it sort of crashes a bit further down. Follow that, and you will get there.
As the stone
mean-
flies, of course. Yes.
Things?
As stone flies. Yes. Good truth. Yes.
Indications are also pretty straightforward. I still like it.
Okay. Well, we can definitely go
Jared.
talk to them and see what's going on with them.
How is it? What was it name? Chargo. Jagu. There you go. Jagu, you show. You lose, you show them. Jagu goes. Come. As the
We appreciate the indication.
And
We're gonna go.
There's Jagu as he looks at the four of you. Well, actually, your whole troop, right? There's definitely a mannerisms towards Tavaren as royalty recognizes royalty. Jagu, you understand the same way. The queen had her little sort of beads in the hair. He also has sort of strips of white in his hair, where it's been colored with chalk. Right, chalk has been run through the hair, marking him as others of his sort of his clan as maybe as a leader. So you would understand that board game was basically two clans warring it out in a way.
Yeah. Before we leave, of course, I will bow to the queen and so just say, well, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. As sort of Jagu sort of walks down, sort of hopping from through step to step. If you have any questions for Jagu, he may answer. I don't think he'll answer Ysdred. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure he will not answer or even remark upon Ysdred's person.
She will probably drop a. Too bad you're a sole player.
Oop.
So
Okay, Ysdred, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
11.
11 is enough. You barely notice, just out of the corner of the eye, as you say this, a pebble that was you were going to step to the side of slowly roll just underneath your foot, basically. It would certainly not have done any damage, but it could have landed you on your ass, basically. And so Jagu has.
So Jagu, are you also a royalty?
Leader clan Chalk, yes.
Chieftain.
Chief, yes.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure. Yeah. You come from outside.
Yes. Well, we came here through the Witchlight Carnaval.
There's a nod, but it's probably more about conversation, but he has no idea what that is.
Yeah.
Yes. And you come to kill Brickanok.
Well, no, we mostly come to confront. What's her name again? Evelyn? No.
Yes.
Endelyn.
Endelyn. Ah, yes. Bitter End, we call her.
Bitter End, right.
That is an interesting nickname. Where does it come from? Why?
I think Plum answers directly with, it depends on the bitter ends that she creates for certain people with the dealing that happens with her. And you see that he answers with a lot of bitterness in his voice at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Let us say that because of her I lost my father.
Oh no.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
My
We all make
condolences.
mistakes.
Because of bitter end, we no longer meet. Henge was a place where Corred dance, share, make merry. Now no longer. So
Why no longer?
fear.
Does she hunt you?
She cut hair with iron shears, make machines. Machines built by Brickanock.
Okay.
And he sort of looks up just as again you have that flash of lightning passing by these sort of copper wires in the sky. That power her machine built by Brickanock.
Okay. Well, I mean that means that if they built it, then they might also know how to destroy them.
They work with her. Not good.
I've heard that they also think that you work with the hag.
We not work with hag. Never. And
Sometimes people...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And sometimes the hag threatens, so they have no choice. That is what we're going to see.
We have someone listening inside. Galebdur. Listening inside. Tell us.
Okay. And it's Galebdur is one of your people?
Actually, make me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. 18.
18. Galebdur are they're the closest to Fae you can get as an elemental. They are elementals, especially elementals that you would summon, are elemental forces that you give some form of sentience through a spell or through magic. Galebdur are sentient in their own nature. They are the closest thing that you would have in inhabitants of the planes of Earth.
Yeah.
So they are fully sentient, civilized elementals.
Okay. But you trust the Galebdur?
Yes, we sent him. He listened. Spy.
Okay. Well, we'll try and find out what's going on with that.
Okay. No, not far. But this way. He leads you.
Do we pass that little cart next to the lake?
Actually, why don't you roll me a d8?
Okay. 5.
Ask and you shall receive, apparently. Let's see. Where are you? There we go. Yes. As you move towards, again, I think, yeah, okay, here you go. You come up, again, you're one of these sort of slender paths, right? There's barely enough space for Nixie to pass through. as you're holding her on by her bridle, Ysdred. Or technically, you could ride her as well. I guess there's this little sort of crack. This little valley is quite steep, quite into the mountain. When you hear sort of echoing through the corridor, brought in by the wind, the sound of squeaky wooden wheels.
Okay.
As it turns, you see a small wagon, not being pulled by anything, right? It's just there's no beasts of burden in front or behind, no horses, no nothing. With just a tall figure swathed in long robes and a cowl.
A traveler.
As as it stops in front of you, you can see that the carriage is sort of opens up. The front of it sort of opens up, almost like two. I'm gonna. Sorry. Yes, curtains at the front sort of open up, as the figure sort of stands in front, disappears, sort of goes around the back, and you see puppets sort of slide down and start sort of being acted out as if manipulated by unseen hands above.
Mm-hmm. Oh, puppet show.
The puppets show a young young figure, a head of golden thread, blue robes, in front of a fairly thinner figure with a large, round, white face. And they seem to be both agitated. One moving forward, the other one sort of backing up a bit. And then spring in the middle of them, a wiry, textured sort of figure, less made out of wood, but more made of wire, with a large, sort of fluffy head. And in front, you see in black and white, except for a red shirt with a mallet on his side, another figure that seems to intervene between the two originally. As these four start agitating, you can't hear words, unfortunately. You're not exactly sure what's going on, but there seems to be an agitation that goes up to a peak. You can hear there's maybe a sound effect that sounds like crackling of thunder or sort of static electricity coming from one side. The others, again, then it seems they look like they seem to be talking, all four. A fifth and sixth figure appear at the back end, on just before this backdrop that shows sort of a large cave. We see a figure, red-haired, black outfit, holding what seems to be, you think, some sort of gavel or sort of or scepter or some sort of figure, which sort of marks this person as authority of some sort, and sort of starts waving backwards and forwards, basically, sort of almost adjudicating between these two original figures.
Does the wand look like a unicorn horn or something like that?
No. But on occasion, when you see as they're moving the puppet, the head would detach from the shoulders just a little bit high and sort of fall back up and keep got in. I think Yannick got it.
Oh my god, I got it. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay. You just see Plum smiling a bit.
The last figure, which I have not described, is taller than the rest. It's while the base of it is of course wooden like the rest of the puppetry. Here it seems to the face seemed to be textured with either cloth or a very sort of how do you call it, velour.
Yeah.
Velvet.
Velvet, yes, sort of this sort of bluish green velvet, with sort of larger ears to the side, dressed in green, and very much an expression of not knowing where to put, so sort of looking backwards and forwards, almost serving as an indication to the audience as to who's talking at which point. So just following along, who's in the and. There's a conversation seems to come. The crackling of the seems to die down as all of these figures sort of move and seem to calm down. At which point, they all turn towards you, the audience, take a bow forward. A banner above the puppet show drops down with the words "To be continued," and then the curtains close.
Oh, I start applauding. I applaud.
Out of politeness, Mina is going to follow Plum and applaud.
I think the Tavaren will at least go lean over to down to Plum and go like, so I think the one with the mallet is you, right?
Yes, indeed. And it was that moment that there was a discussion and that the tensions were rising. And then the one who was like saying like, yes, and you like being the judge. Well, and looks a bit towards Ysdred. And it's like, yes, it tells our story.
Oh.
But with puppets.
Okay. Thanks for the enlightenment. I didn't expect that.
Well, didn't you see the little head going up and down? That it's you, no?
I don't think Ysdred's head goes up and down, but it is not attached, so there's that.
That's
the one...
how people see me. Interesting.
But wait, there were 6 puppets, right?
Well, we have the little flower, and big one, and also we have the one who has like the energetic moment was Lady Mina. Well, and like Gart says, to be continued. Who knows what will happen if we come back here? What they will show? It's pretty funny.
As the as you're talking, almost sort of with not any sound of whatsoever, the figure who was accompanying the cart has sort of moved forward, and is handing out the
flyers?
Basically not flyers but tickets.
Okay.
Or actually, they would be. They don't look like tickets. They look actually. There would be a sort of small cardboard flyers in a way, but here we go.
Invitations.
From the folds of its robe, the hooded figure presents a document to each of you. each one looks like a ticket with a tiny puppet resembling the character painted on it. Written under this effigy in script that the recipient understands, regardless of what language you would speak, are the words "good for one private audience with Endelyn Moongrave, no strings attached."
Well,
As soon as this figure, which if you want to imagine what they look like, I would recommend No Name from Spirited Away.
yeah, okay.
Oh wow.
So tall, just the shape of the cloak with the white mask.
Yeah.
Handing these out, and as soon as it including to you four, but also included are your companions, all three of them. As it hands out the last ticket, it sort of steps back and
Picturing Nixie.
what's Nixie's intelligence?
It's good enough, I think.
6, right?
It would be funny that even the horse gets a ticket, you know.
Let me have a look. Yeah.
She has 6.
6. Actually, yeah, that
So-
6 is sentient. So I think there is a ticket for Nixie.
Aww.
That's adorable.
As soon as I think it holds it out to Nixie, Nixie sort of grabs it by its teeth, which is the last ticket distributed. At which point, almost like smoke in the wind, it disappears, as well as the cart behind it, leaving you an open way to further out.
Obtained 1 ticket for a discussion with Endelyn.
No
No
strings
strings
attached.
attached. I like
Immediately,
the formulation.
immediately, the cord in front of you rips it up and stomps on it.
I mean, I get it, but we do want to get closer to her, so this is a good way to do that.
That is true. And I think as you move forward, we just stay upon those ripped up pieces of paper on the ground as we see your feet sort of pass by, moving forward, and we just see right before closing to black, we just see the wind pick up these pieces of paper and scattering them to the winds, and that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Nice.
And that was the pageant wagon.
That was cool.
Random encounter, which I really liked. So thank you for that. Right. Well, friends, you who are watching, you know the drill. If you're here just for the story, we will see you next episode. If you want to stick around and hear our thoughts, well, we can give a little bit more time for that. So we will see you in a second. And thank you for watching. See you soon. We're back. So, how was that, friends?
Fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
I had not planned on the puppet show.
Oh, well. I mean,
Did good.
it was perfectly between like the two locations, and I was like, I want to ask if that's something we're encountering.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just by calling it like, hey, what about that card? And rolling exactly the dice to have the card, that is like,
Yeah.
that's just the dice telling like, no, you're having that card right now.
Yeah, so it says, there we go, here we go. Marionettes representing each of the characters dance on stage and begin to reenact a recent scene from the party's time in Yon. And considering that you had one sort of fairly big scene recently, that could have been, that was... I don't think the chord would have handled it well if it had seen itself represented up on the stage, so...
Yeah. It's a bit blunt, but reminds me of the... I don't know what were the name of those puppets in the 90s, like with tiny puppets with crazy colored fluffy hair.
Oh, the Snaggle Rock? Or the Muppets?
Yeah. No. There were like small figurines, and they
the
had
trolls.
like poof.
Yeah, the trolls.
Yes.
The trolls
Yes.
on top of the crayon, on top of the pencil.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
apparently they
Yeah.
made 3 movies out of, yeah.
Remember those figures?
Yeah. Yeah, just have to imagine them with slick down hair that goes down to their waist, basically. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much. Yeah, cute little fluff balls. Until you realize that their hair can be spun into iron. Technically, I don't think I mentioned it, but technically all the wiring that you see overhead is Korrid hair.
Okay. So that's probably why the Briganook think that the Korrids are responsible.
Yeah, and vice versa.
Yep.
Maybe we could remove one of the poles also.
I
That could
think
be
that's
fun.
somewhere. There's somewhere in the book somebody thought of that. So,
But that would be cool, and that would be a good achievement for Plum also to achieve remove one of these poles.
Yeah.
yeah.
You can look into that.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, it's fun to discover from everyone a bit some
Yeah,
little
we do.
elements here and there.
I kind of want I'm finding my words today. So I'm impatient for the next camp scene because I think Mina wants a discussion with Tavaren again about the
Ooh.
past.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's
Maybe
gonna
a
be
camp
fun.
scene soon. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean,
technically camp scene or walking scene, that is really, if you, at any
Yeah.
point you can just go,
Yeah.
if I'm not in fully, there's enough places.
Description.
I mean, we could start right between the carriage and the Briganock. If you guys want to have walk and talk, go for it.
I have a discussion to have with Plum actually, so
Okay, so
Maybe.
next session will be walk and
Even
talk.
better.
Perfect.
it's
Yeah.
not a big discussion, but it's a discussion.
Yeah, now that we have, I think we have pretty much everybody's backstory more or less, at least in the open. Yeah, it's time for the characters to get to know each other a bit more.
Yeah.
As we,
Yes.
the spectators have. It's time for the characters to learn what the spectators know, basically. Yeah, it could be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
Yep.
I'm gonna fly one day. Damn it! One day I'll fly again. Ah!
Yes, and at that point I'm gonna have I have a barbarian with a flying speed.
Ooh, snap.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Usually it's called the monk.
Oh, we have a large flying barbarian.
Yes.
Yes.
And at some point, giant as well, right? Or do we not reach high enough level?
I don't think we're gonna get to that level. I think that's level 16.
If someone casts Enlarge on me while I'm raging at the same time, that would be very funny also.
That would be true. Yep, that would work.
And I would
That's
be enlarged,
too bad.
Yeah.
I
don't have
cannot
it
use
large.
catapult on you.
Technically, you can.
I think catapult. What's?
I think it's only on inanimate objects.
No.
Well, it's
no.
one object between 1 and 5 pounds. I'm pretty sure you're heavier than that, Plum.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, at higher levels, the maximum weight of objects that you can target with a spell increases by 5 pounds, increasing the damage by 1d8.
Yeah, catapult is not made for beings.
No, but I think I mean, there's something to be said. Plum, you can cast reduce yourself on yourself, right?
Yes, I can.
So technically, that would maybe fall under catapult. We'll have to math a bit, but because I think reduce is you reduce your weight by 4 or something along those lines. So maybe with a reduce and a upscaled catapult, we could fling you.
The weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal.
1/8. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, as long as you're 40 pounds at 20 kilos, you'd have to drop your bag, but.
Not the biggest bag of them all, you know. If we need to infiltrate somewhere.
Yes, all this because you don't have wings yet. And then you'll get your wings back, and Ysdred goes, "No, we haven't tried the catapult. I have my wings. We haven't tried the catapult yet."
Fine, I'll get into the catapult. It's a circus all over again.
Yes, we'll be plumbing the air. Sorry, instead of the depths.
But yeah, it's fun to discover everyone's background here and there. Little
Yep.
snippets. And it was interesting to see Mina pissed off also.
Yeah.
Because I think we didn't see her pissed off like that.
No.
We haven't seen her yet. No. I'm wondering, Mina, how much was it fight or flight, and as in both?
Both. She was scared, but she was refusing to fly,
To flee.
to flee. So it was going to be a fight, but she actually didn't want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna run away through your corpse. But yeah.
Basically.
That is an option.
Yeah, so there was a I had determined. So when I sort of determined who had stolen what from your lost things, considering that Mina was the only one who lost something at the carnival, it made sense that, especially when I rolled the dice to see who had what and where, kind of made sense that for Mina's backstory that it would have been the Shadow, and so yeah. Without knowing it, here's the thing: is that I don't understand how the Witchlight hands, because they are aware of the thieves, but they've been told do not do anything, because they're servants of the hags, and the hags have, business with the carnival. I don't understand how they would not recognize one of their former performers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, illusion magic.
Yeah, maybe it's just, or maybe because you did not see that particular shadow in the carnival this time. I think I admitted that.
Yeah, no.
So maybe it was 14 years ago. Man,
Yep.
timey-wimey.
Haha.
Speaking of timey-wimey, unless we have other things that anyone wants to discuss.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Just
I'm
thank
good.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you for being.
Thank
one
you
of
for
our
the
players.
game.
Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you to our DM.
Thank you for my players for playing this and allowing me to tell these stories alongside with you. And thank you to those watching. Because, well, we like an audience. And thank you for being there. On that note,
Cheers.
stay safe, stay good, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.